Welcome back.
Hey guys, so it's been a while since I made a video. Actually, it's been like over a year. I think the last video I made was in like March, I think. But anyway, I'm on TV and stuff not loud, but I'm trying to use this microphone that I got off TikTok shop and hopefully it's working. But anyways, hey guys, a lot has happened since last year, since whenever I made my last video. So yeah, I actually recently just started posting back on TikTok like 2 days ago, I think. But yeah, so basically what we're gonna do in this video is we are gonna do we're gonna pack up our stuff. I'm sure that in a minute, but we're gonna pack up our stuff and I am gonna tell you what's been happening this last year or so. And hence the R. So yeah, first of all, though, I do need to find somewhere to set my phone up because I don't know where my ring light is, and I don't know where the my pink stand that that I had went. So I guess we're just gonna have to figure this out. So I'll be back. Okay, so hey guys, so I was recording a video, and then I freaking I stopped. Uh, So yeah, I literally recorded that video on that part of the video on July 2nd, and it's literally July 12th. And I'm not gonna cap. I thought about redoing the whole video, but then I was like, no. So no, it was. I literally watched the other part of my video, but forgot what I said. So if I'm repeating something, then I'm just repeating it. But anyway, the only part I remember is I said I was moving and I'm engaged and I have a daughter. So yeah, we're moving. So I'm still packing our stuff up. But and it's crazy because now, like you know what I'm saying, as we're moving, we were supposed to move July 4th. I mean, wait, what was last week? Wait, this week Wednesday was the 9th. Last week Wednesday was the 2nd. Wait, yes, we were supposed to move that day, right? But we ended up not moving the 2nd, which was last week Wednesday. Wait, was the 2nd Wednesday? What was? Hold on. Mm, the 2nd I think was Wednesday. Yeah, because the 4th was Friday, so the 2nd was Wednesday, and that's when I made that little part of that video. So we were supposed to move, and when I went to do like um, wait, the day before. Excuse me. The day before. Wait, did I ever tell y'all what we about to do? Yeah, we about to finish packing this room up. I'll tell y'all what's going on in a little update, here and there and stuff like that. But I'm really just running my mouth basically. So anyway, um, so yes, we're packing this room up. So me and Leah and my fiance can move. So anyway, um, well, Leah is about to be 2 months. I mean 3 months. And what's today? In 3 days. She's about to be 3 months in 3 months and 3 days. And I'm trying to get our life together. Basically in this room. I'm trying to pack everything up because like we got a lot of stuff. It's really just her that got a lot of stuff and we kind of crammed it in this room because I was not prepared when she was born. Okay? But that's gonna be a story for another day. But yeah, so I'm packing up the rest of our stuff because we were supposed to move last week, Wednesday, and we ended up not moving, which was July 2nd. So we ended up not moving. And dang, you drank a lot of that bottle fast. We ended up not moving because literally the day before, so July 1st, the man called me like, hey, like I need you to come fill out this other paperwork that I forgot to have you fill out while you was here. And I'm like, okay, like, whatever. So the next day I go up there and we fill the paperwork out. He was like, oh, you did fill the paperwork out. And I'm like, dude, why you didn't just go through and see exactly what I did not fill out? And ain't gonna cap. It really blew me because I'm like, dude, like that's very unprofessional. Like you could have just been like, okay, this is you could have went through the paperwork first and then explained it to me while we was on the phone. So when I ended up going up there, he got the paperwork. He like, oh, you did do this paperwork. We just need to verify basically some accounts that was in my bank statement. I'm like, okay, whatever. We can still do that. But it just really threw me off because it's like, why in the world, didn't you tell me that while we was on the phone? Why you ain't go through it? Why you just assume it was one thing when it really was another? So that's what, you know, really threw me off. But anyway, um, yeah. So then didn't end up moving next Tuesday. So then he was like, okay, um, so now you're gonna move. Wait, what was the fourth? Yeah, because I was supposed to move that. No, actually, that didn't happen on the fourth. That happened this week, Wednesday, which was the ninth. None of that happened on the fourth. It was the fourth is when I went to go do like the main paperwork, and he was telling me like, "Oh, you're gonna move next week on the ninth." That's what that was. That's why I was getting confused. Like what? But anyway, so yeah, so I had to go back on the ninth. That's what it was. I confused myself. I got it mixed up. But anyway, so I had to go back this week, this past Wednesday, and that's when I had to do that extra paperwork he was talking about, and basic stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, I did it, whatever. And then he was like, okay, so now you're not gonna be able to move in today, which is Wednesday. And he was like, yeah. So now what we got to do is I'm trying. He said, I'm trying to make it to where we don't have to fill out all this paperwork again, so I can just change the date. And I'm not gonna cap. In my head, I'm like, okay, that's a little unprofessional. I'd rather just do the paperwork over again. I know some people might be like, oh yeah, that make it easier for me, da 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 da. But I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like it should have been done over because I don't want to mess something up. You know what I'm saying? Forget something and be like, okay, now we got to do this, now we got to do that. So it just kind of threw me off a little bit. I would have personally rather do the whole paperwork over again because none of the dates matched. And then we had like three different dates on all the papers. One of the papers said the ninth, and one of the other papers said I can't remember exactly what the day was, but and then I had to put another day on there, which was the 18th, because now he's saying, "Oh, now you can't move into the 18th," and I'm like, okay, and then it's crazy because now that I think about it, I have three different things to do on the 18th. Leah has a doctor's appointment. Um, actually, I think it's the 15th. Now I gotta relook, but she has a doctor's appointment. I have an interview on the 15th, and now we're supposed to move in that place on. I mean, not the 15th, the 18th. Now we're supposed to move into that place on the 18th. I just literally just thought about that, like that. Wow. So now it's crazy, and I'm not gonna lie. So I just feel like I don't know if it's just me, but now I feel like God telling me to wait on this place because ain't no point of me getting this place. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but okay, let me just say how I'm thinking. So, ain't it's not really like a point of getting this place because we about to move to Green Bay next month in August. So it's just like we moving, like what I'm saying, like I'm moving, and then I'm finna move again. So it was just like, what the heck? And it's crazy because when he first had emailed me, he was saying how I was finna sign a lease and get the keys that same day. So then when I didn't get him last Wednesday, which was the second, that's what I was meaning. When I didn't get him, it threw me off because it was like, because when he asked me what day did I want to move in, I'm like, you told me in the email like I'm gonna be moving in, July 2nd when I sign a lease and get the keys. So I'm like, you can move in that day. So that's why it got switched to Wednesday, July 9th. So and then when I had went back and then it was switched again to the 18th, I kind of feel like God is just telling me like, just wait. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and at first I was like, okay, like this is cool because I was supposed to move in when I first originally went to go talk to them and stuff. I was gonna move in there, stay up in there until we moved to Green Bay, and then I was gonna I was gonna well yeah, after we moved from there, we was gonna go to Green Bay, and then life. So oh, it's not like they shoot outside, but anyway. So yeah, it basically just threw me off, basically. But yeah, like I was saying was it's just I don't know, I feel like God is just telling me to wait because I feel like everything is getting prolonged. Not even prolonged, like well yeah, because it's getting pushed back. I feel like it's getting pushed back and delayed. But I know like when stuff is delayed, well I'm not gonna say this all the time though, because sometimes when stuff is delayed, that means it's a no from God. But other times when stuff is delayed, it's delayed for a reason. So when when it got delayed the first time, I'm like, okay, cool. But when it got delayed the second time, I'm like, oh my goodness, like what is going on? And then it's crazy because my fiance was like, he was like, yeah, maybe that's just God telling you to wait. And I was like, dude, I was literally thinking that, like, I didn't say it to nobody, but I was literally thinking it. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Cause like, not like, I mean, even before when I thought about moving, I'm like, okay, ain't no point in moving because we're going to move in August anyway. But then I'm like, dang, like I ain't gonna cap. I really just like I'm grateful, you know what I'm saying, for where I'm at and what I got, and being able to live where I live at because it's like a lot of people don't got that. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't got family to help them and stuff like that, when you got stuff going on. Cause last year we went through a lot of stuff. Like we went through a lot of stuff. So it was just like it was kind of like dang, like so when let me think. So when it came to this, it was kind of like, okay. And either way, I was still living here. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing because it's like a stepping stone. Because, like I said, a lot of people don't got that. They don't have people to help them. So when, wow, I just definitely, my mind just went blank. So, um, yeah, but I don't know, my mind just went blank. I think I got a lot of stuff to say. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this might be one of them delays where God is saying no. And the apartment it's not bad at all. It's just nothing is wrong with it. It's a one bedroom, but that's only because right now my fiance live in Green Bay already. So um he live in Green Bay already and we live here obviously. And um yeah, I just feel like it's kind of like it's one of the delays where God is just saying wait because like we're gonna move again anyway, and then yeah, I don't know. I think it's just one of them no's because like if you really think about it, the first time when he emailed me, he said, okay, you about to get the keys, you about to sign the lease, get the keys, and then when I went, I had to do all this paperwork, like literally all of this paperwork, and then after that, we went to go see the apartment. And the apartment is nice. They just literally renovated the whole apartment, and they doing the building and everything, like even the elevators, which is kind of crazy to me because usually like the apartments that I've seen when they renovate stuff, they don't do like elevators and stuff like that. But I don't know, like it looked really nice, and I think the only thing for me is we on the fourth floor, and listen, they got elevators, you know what I'm saying. But me personally. I don't like elevators. Like I'm more so okay with them now than I used to be, but I still don't like them. Like, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Taking the elevator, and then the thing for me is like the stairs that they got. It's like you got to go to certain stairs to get to the floor that we own. We up there, okay? So it's just like, dang, I'm gonna have to walk all the way up them stairs. And then I thought about all the stuff I'm gonna have to do. Like, it's just like, I don't know, it was just like a little bit too much for me, a little bit. But I don't mind staying in like one of them apartments that, like the tall apartment buildings and stuff like that. I don't mind that. It's just like, I don't know. And it's not even that I didn't like it. The apartment is nice. It's small because it's only me and Leah right now because we haven't moved yet. But as I'm really sitting and thinking about it, and as the time keep prolonging, it's like, why? Like, it's like I might as well just wait because he graduates next month, and then when next month hit, because I already got apartments that I want us to go tour and look at and stuff like that, but I can't do none of that yet because we can't. I mean, we can tour them and stuff like that, but then it's not gonna be a point of freaking doing like I can't even really say it's not gonna be a point to do the application. But the only reason why I can't really do the application how I want to is because he don't start work till next month, and I need his freaking offer letter. Cause down there, either one of us can have an offer letter or both of us can have one. But the thing is, um, sorry, we're blank again. The thing is, he don't start working until next month, and they not gonna give him a off letter till next month because he graduate August 27th. So then he will start working, and it's like okay, like we still got the funds and stuff to move and stuff like that, but it's just like we still gotta wait because they need to see that we have some type of income, and then I'm gonna be working from home. So I already got my offer letter and stuff like that, and I ain't gonna cap. That's one of the biggest things for me because I wanted to work from home because of Leah, because I don't want her in daycare. And she in daycare right now, but the only reason why she in daycare right now is because it's my mama daycare and I work there. So and then it's crazy too because I freaking I um I start my work from home job next week. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to stop working. Oh, I forgot to do. Oh, it's tomorrow Sunday, but I'm gonna have to stop working for my mama and then start working from at home, which is really good for me because I do not like being away from Leah. It's not even. I mean, it's that too, but I don't trust people. Like I trust my mom and them because it's her daycare. But like when we move, I'm not about to be like, oh yeah, let me just take her to daycare. Like no, what the heck? So like you know, I just I don't know. But yeah, I got my offer letter and stuff already. But um yeah, now we just need his because the apartments that I looked at for us, they need both of our offer letters, not just one. So yeah, we just gonna have to wait. But as long as I got mine and like all of my stuff is like secured already, I just gotta wait for him to get his. It's still gonna be okay because God is gonna provide. I know He gonna provide, so I'm not worried about nothing. We just gonna have to wait and see like when it get closer to that time. But yeah, it's been it's okay. The apartment search has been a little hard. But it is what it is right now. But I know God gonna provide, so I'm not even going. I'm not going. Like worry or nothing like that because if I got faith, what am I worrying for? So, yeah. So that's pretty much it with that. Um, yeah. So now I'm just trying to get all of our stuff together, and then he just came down here for a visit too. The visit was really fun. It was nice. We had a lot of fun, even though we was playing in Walmart. We really didn't even do nothing now that I think about it. We were just really playing in Walmart. What did we do? We played in Pick and Save. He grilled. He grilled for us 2 times. It was raining too. It was raining. It started storming actually, but it was really nice though. It was really really nice. But yeah, it was really fun. But I came. It was really sad. Like the only reason it was sad because he had to leave. He actually left today. He left today, and it was really sad. I was really sad. I was just like, oh my goodness, like I'm getting tired of doing this. But this time was his last time visiting us. So the next time he come down here, it's gonna be he gonna be helping me and Leah get our stuff so we can move. So I'm excited. And then between this month and next month, we only me and Leah because we visit him every other week. So me and Leah, we go visit him 4 more times, and then after that, he'll be coming down here to help us get our stuff so we can move. And I really hope them is fireworks, but I don't think that it is. Um, but yeah, so then he gonna be helping us move our stuff, and we finally gonna be able to like live as a family. Cause y'all, we've been going. Well, we had went through a lot of stuff. Like we really have went through a lot of stuff. Like last year when they hit, like, cause y'all know I was working, and I was doing all my TikToks and stuff like that. And then I'm not gonna lie. So when I met him, when I even really met him, because we went to high school together, but we never talked. Like when I say we went to school together, and we never said one word to each other. We literally didn't. So then he got back in contact with me because, well, I can't say back in contact because we was never in contact. So we got in contact with each other because we was friends on Facebook. I can't, you know what? I do remember us being friends on Facebook, but I remember actually when he sent me a friend request, but that's not the point. So some time later after that, so on my Facebook page, I always share, like, post and share about God and Jesus and stuff. So, and he did too. So we was kind of going back and forth with hearting and liking each other's stuff. So it was something like that, So it was like that. And then one day he texted me. He was like, do I have a?" He said, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey," and then he was like, "Do you have a church home?" And I'm like, "No, I don't have a church home." But it was crazy though because y'all, I literally, like, I'm not even playing. I literally was praying and asking God, like, to, like, cause I needed a church home. Ooh, okay, that was ghetto, but anyway, like I was saying, I needed a church home, and I still do. To be honest with you, we still need a whole new church home because I'm gonna just tell y'all, but cause y'all gonna, everything is gonna. But um, yeah. So he was like, "Do you need a do you have a church home?" I'm like, "No," and I was like, "It's crazy. I'm actually looking for one." Then he was like, "Oh, you should just come to this place called Unity, whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, like that, like where it's at." Then he sent me all the information. I'm just asking him questions because I'm not gonna cap. See, I wasn't acting slow, but literally on the freaking on the like the flyer that he sent me, it said something. It was like two. It was like a sun. It says Sunday school or something like that. Then it says service, and then it said it was something else at the bottom, but I cannot remember what it was. And I was asking him like, I'm like, not to be slow or nothing like that, but like, what time am I supposed to come? Because it was 3 different times. And he was basically explaining it to me. I'm like, oh, okay, like, whatever. We had a small little conversation after that, and then he was like, oh, I can come pick you up if you want me to. And I'm like, no, I drive, like, you know what I'm saying? So that went like that, and he was like, what did he say? Oh no, I didn't mean like that. I'm just saying I could have came and got you, whatever. I'm like, no, I tried. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, we didn't talk for a few days, and then Sunday came, and I ended up going to church. Right, I ended up going. Yo, tell me why he wasn't even there. Like he wasn't even there, and I was looking for him too. So I texted him, and I was like, I said something like, "Your church is amazing," or "I like your church," or something like that. And he was like, "Oh, you snap, you went," and I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I didn't even go. I ended up having to go to work." And I was like, "Dude, like, Like, how you gonna invite me and then not be able to go? So yeah, he said something that he gave me his number. He was like, oh, because I don't even be on Messenger like that. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I text him, and ever since then we have been texting back and forth. And then y'all, he tried to ask me to be his girlfriend. I said no. And why did I say no? I said no because oh, I said no because I was like, you're not gonna ask me to be your girlfriend through the phone. And then he was like, okay. And he was like, you right, whatever, whatever, whatever. And then he was trying to link with me, and I'm like, no, because I need to get my hair did. So I ended up getting my hair did, and then after that, he was still trying to see me though, and I'm like, no, because I need to make sure I'm put together, like at least something. Like I need something to be done, because I feel like as a woman, I feel like when your hair get did, I feel like everything just glow. Like your face be glowing, skin be glowing, like whatever you put on gonna look good because your hair is done. Like you know what I'm saying? That's like right now. Okay, I don't look all the way put together. Like my hairstyle is old, but I feel like if I still put on some jogging pants and t-shirt, I feel like I'm gonna still look a little bit cute because at least my hair done like a little bit. Like it's old, but like still, I still feel like it look cute. So yeah, so and I finally got my hair did. My sister ended up doing my hair, and I ended up posting that video on TikTok. So she ended up doing my hair, and I ended up going to see him that same night. So when I seen him, he came outside with some flowers. He came outside with some flowers, and uh he got in the car and we was talking a little bit, and then he asked me to be his girlfriend. I was like, yeah, whatever, whatever. And then y'all, well, first of all, wait, why am I even telling y'all this? I don't even remember. Anyway, um, wait, why am I telling y'all this for real? I think I'm just talking. But anyway, um, yeah, he asked me to be his girlfriend. Y'all, first of all, why did this man kiss me? Like the first day that y'all, first of all, the first time me and him got on the phone, y'all, this man told me, okay, it's a few things he told me. And I ain't gonna cap. When he said the two things that he said to me, I was gonna cut him off so fast. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But okay, so the first thing he said to me was, he was like, we should just get a place together. And I was like, what? Like, oh, no, we just started talking 3 days ago. Like, what is your cool gang? So then I'm like, I started laughing, like, no, like, what? He's like, I'm just playing. No, you wasn't. Like, what did you know what I'm saying? Like, what did you want? Like, but anyway, so after that, what did he say to me? After that, we was talking. And then when we was gonna get off the phone, he was like, okay, I love you, good night. I said, what the freak? Like, what, bro? I said, what? And I started laughing. And then he was like, I love you, good night. I'm like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. So, yeah, I was just like, I don't know, you're giving me red flag. Like, you're really giving me red flag. I'm like, is you trying to use me, gang? So, yeah, that happened. But anyway, I don't even know why I told y'all that. But anyway, um, yeah, so that's what I was gonna tell y'all. So when he got in the car, y'all, this man kissed me. He didn't kiss me as soon as he got in the car, but the thing is, he kissed me after he gave me the flowers and stuff, and we was talking a little bit. He had kissed me, and I was like, like I know I'm your girlfriend now, but like you don't just go around kissing people. Like, okay, we together, right? I don't know, like it didn't, like it threw me off, and I think the only reason why it threw me off is because not even really threw me off, but I just wasn't expecting it because I'm like, okay, like I don't know, like when y'all get with somebody new, do y'all kiss them? I mean, like not like that, but like I'm saying, like it wasn't a peck, is what I'm saying. It wasn't a peck. I think that's why it like I don't know because when I think about, it, I'm like, okay, that's normal, but then like for me, I'm like, Now I'm thinking about. I'm like, well, when was he supposed to kiss you? Like, why wouldn't he kiss you? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm thinking too deep into it now. But y'all, I think it's because it was my first time seeing him again, and it just kind of whatever. But anyway, after that, um, um, what happened after that? Yeah, we were just talking and stuff, and then what happened? So yeah, I went home, y'all. Listen, I was smiling. I was cheesing. He got the car. He was cheesing and smiling. Y'all, ever since that day, he literally, like, we literally have been inseparable. But when it hit, like, this was last year, March 30th. So when it hit September, we didn't have a choice but to be separated. Because y'all, let get shooting. I know I'm not tripping. Okay. Okay. Had to say a mini prayer. Um, so, um, what happened? Now I'm just like, yeah, okay, so yeah, because he went to this program, a program for a year, and that's why he in Green Bay right now. But he went to this program for a year, and like, bro, when he went, oh my goodness, when he went, we couldn't talk to him for a week, and then when he called me, y'all, it was just it was like I was talking to a whole nother person. Like, y'all, we was like, how you can hear somebody smiling through the phone. We was both just like cheesing. And it was like, oh my god, it's like, like how you doing? Like, I miss you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like one of them, and it was like, it was kind of like I was like talking to him, like not even meeting him all over again, but it was like, dang, yeah. So it was like, oh my goodness, like I miss you so much. Like, I love you. Like, how was you doing? Like, I only been gone for 7 days, but like, I'm ready to talk to you. Like, I miss you. Like, y'all, because when we got together, that after that day, he asked me to be his girlfriend. We went on a date. No, we went on a date, and it was like, it was a sip. It was a sip and paint day. Like, it was like they had wine and stuff like that, but we didn't drink nothing. We just painted, and I still got both of our paintings. His is in the car, and mine is somewhere over there. But yes, we went to this wine and sip place, but we didn't, like I said, we didn't drink nothing. But it was still fun because we was trying to paint a butterfly, and his just looked really crazy, and he just ended up painting the word "bay" on it. Actually, I might insert a clip where I can just show y'all a little bit of what it was because I do still got the videos. But so yeah, um, yeah, so he ended up going to that place, and that's the only how we got, like, we had to be separated because now he in that program. But he's gonna graduate now. He's gonna graduate now, and I'm very excited because now we have our daughter, and like she is just, y'all. When I say she changed the both of us for the better, and I really mean that with my whole heart, because I know it's a lot of people that say that, and I know that they mean it. And I know when people they be saying stuff, they be like, "Oh, you shouldn't, you shouldn't have needed a child." You know what I'm saying? For you to get yourself together. But y'all, listen, God does everything for a reason, and He gave us Leah for a reason. Like, literally, when I say both of us is like elevated, like, it's crazy. Like, it is so crazy, and I know, and it's crazy because when I first made my YouTube channel, it was literally supposed to be about me being high, like because I used to smoke weed. So it literally was supposed to be about high life with Nana, and it was I was supposed to be high every time I got on the video, and it was supposed to be me high doing stuff like when I did that mukbang or when I was just venting and running my mouth about that job that I was working at. It was supposed to be me high doing stuff. So like now it's crazy because we both going to be a year sober because I haven't smoked weed in almost a year. It's been this month. Actually, this month is 11 months. Next month will be a year. Yes, next month will be a year. And we didn't drink anyway, so it was nothing like that. But yes, next month will be a year sober. So yes, that is freaking great. And I'm not gonna cap, both of us, we really got closer to God too. We definitely got closer to God. God is definitely number one. Like last year, if I would tell y'all like everything that we went through last year till now, like from March when we got together till now in July, you would be like, what the like you would probably be like, girl, why you didn't leave him? And then like now and he in like from his perspective, like when you see like the stuff that he was going through too, you probably be like, dude, why you didn't leave her? Like, and then it's crazy because well, it's not crazy, but the stuff that we went through had nothing to do with cheating. Literally nothing to do with cheating. It was just like, okay, we was going through stuff, and it's I can't necessarily say that it was regular like relationship stuff because every relationship is different. So I can't say like, oh yeah, it was just some real relationship stuff. Because if it was, we could have just easily slid right through whatever we was going through. But listen, we had some tough times, but we got through those tough times, and we still like, making our way through. What we was just going through, and thank God for that because we gave each other a fresh start, and it felt so good, y'all. Because these last two visits that he came down to visit us, they just went so great, and like I thank God for that so much because like without literally, y'all, I promise y'all, without God, we is nothing. We is literally nothing. Like if y'all listen, and I'm not gonna, because I'm not gonna be a hypocrite because this last like 2 weeks, I think I've been like slipping a little bit on like reading my Bible and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna be a hypocrite, but listen, y'all, God is literally He gotta be number one. Okay, He gotta be number one because without God, we is nothing. Without God, we are literally nothing. We came from dust, dirt. Is what I mean, dirt. We came from dirt, like, and it's so crazy because like when you actually sit and when you think about the stuff that you went through, like when I think about all the stuff that me and Marquise went through and the stuff that we just previously went through, it's just like, dang, God had me, like, had us, you know what I'm saying, this whole time. And it's like, and it's crazy because when I was pregnant with Leah, we didn't even know. Like, I was still smoking and everything. And that's y'all preference. I just personally stopped smoking when I found out I was pregnant. That's you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't. It's not I don't care. I just don't care to get in that conversation because I know my opinion and my thoughts on it. But I'm gonna just let y'all have that. Um, but yeah, we listen. We went through a lot of stuff last year, and when I say we probably wouldn't even be here right now, well, I ain't gonna say probably. I'm gonna say we wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for God. And I can say that because all the stuff that we went through, like when I say it was really crazy because we was, I would spend the night with him, and well, I would, okay, so sometimes I would spend the night with him, but then like when I was, sometimes when I say I would spend the night with him, me and him would literally DoorDash all night long, just to get what we got to get. Like, and it was crazy. Like, I told my people, like, yeah, I'm gonna go spend the night over Marquis' house, but in reality, we'd be in a whole nother city door dashing, like literally just all night long. Like, we'll take a break, probably like maybe an hour or two break or something like that. Get some rest. Up at it, doing it again. Like, and it's crazy because like, y'all, we just went through a lot of stuff, and then like we was like sleeping in cars and all type of stuff. Like we was sleeping in my car sometimes, but like, and it's like it's not even because I didn't have to, but and I know a lot of y'all would have been like, I would have just left him, da da da. But listen, y'all, you know, when you pray that prayer and you ask God, like, okay, is this person for me? Like, is this my husband or is it my wife? I'm not even gonna sit up here and hold y'all. When I was doing that to every single person that I was talking to, like around that time, I would start talking to somebody and I would pray and I'd be like, God, like, is this person for me? If not, remove them. Y'all, I promise y'all, literally in 3 days, and it's always 3 days, y'all. God literally like would remove them. Like I was like, and it's not even me. I didn't give them people 3 days. God gave them 3 days. Like God was like, okay, like you know what I'm saying. And it was crazy because it was this dude that I was actually talking to, and I'm like, okay, like he pretty cool, but the thing for me is he was doing that universe stuff. And I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I rock hard with God, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So when he was saying that, he was like, oh, when I say universe, I mean God. No, say God then. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was crazy because he a really cool dude and like, you know, he got some cool conversation or whatever, but when I every time I was talking to somebody and I did that prayer, y'all, they would literally be gone in 3 days. And it's crazy because this one dude I was talking to, I told him that, and then the next day he was like, "Oh man, this is my third day," and I was like, "Oh, so you know already." So it was just, I don't know, it was crazy because I stopped talking to him that same day. So yeah, it was just crazy. But when I did that to Marquise, it was like, I'm not saying it is crazy because Mama said maybe we was each other's assignment. So I'm like, okay, like I don't know, you know, like me personally, I don't know, but maybe maybe we was each other's assignment. Maybe that's what it was. Like, and I, you know what? I'm not gonna call it an assignment because everything we went through, we were supposed to go through for a reason. So I'm not gonna call it that. But what I am gonna say is, when I did that to Marquise, God didn't take him away from me. Like, not take him away from me, but He didn't remove him like He did the other guys. So it was kind of like, okay, God. And then, and it's crazy because I never told Marquise this until he got in that program. But it was like, it was months and months later. So it was kind of like, oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot, but you know, this is what I did basically. So I know you my husband type stuff. And so, um, yeah, I did that to him, and you know, God didn't remove him. So it was kind of like, okay, cool. And then the end is crazy because that the day that he asked me to be his girlfriend and stuff like that, he was like, I knew you was my wife or something like that. It was either I knew you was my wife or I knew you was my wife or God told me you was my wife or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was something like one of those two. But it was just, I don't know, it was crazy, but it was crazy how everything went because I always knew I would be married because in the Bible, y'all, it say we gonna get the desires of our hearts, okay? And I really believe that. So I really, really believe that. And I always wanted to be married, you know, with my family and, you know, our kids and stuff like that. Like I always wanted that. And my cousin told me the other day, she was like, she came in my room, she was like, cuz I'm really proud of you, cuz she was like, you got your you sister, you made your own family. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I almost started crying. Like I almost started crying because like when I really thought about it, it was like I really made my own family. Like God really allowed me. Like he, first of all, my husband found me. Like you all know, I'm not trying to be funny, but in the Bible, it say that your husband's gonna find you, not you gonna find your husband. And I'm not saying the people that's married, like the women who found their husband, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that at all. But the way that Marquise came to me, and you know what I'm saying, like when I said that prayer, and God, you know what I'm saying, He let Marquise say, I'm not trying to be funny, but I feel like my husband found me, and he feel the same way. So I'm not gonna say too much on that. I'm just gonna leave it alone. But like I was saying, I Like my husband found me, y'all, and it's crazy because it's nothing wrong with searching women. Women, it's nothing wrong with searching for your husband. But I just feel like me and him was handpicked because like okay, I'm trying to think about how I should word this because like I'm not being rude or nothing like that. I'm just saying like y'all, I really, you know how you see like couples and stuff like that, and you see the couples like the married people that have been married for 50 plus years and they still happy and like what I'm saying, they marriage is still like going strong, they happy, they family happy, they got like freaking look, I was gonna say buildings, they got freaking a house that they built, you know what I'm saying, like they got wells, they got land and stuff like that, y'all. That's gonna be us, like, and I'm not saying it just to be saying it. I really believe that. Like I really real life believe that, and I feel like God got something big for us. Like seriously, like I really feel that in my heart. And I know I'm getting off the subject. Well, not really off the subject, but I know I'm talking about a lot of things. And I know I'm just kind of like rambling a little bit. But y'all, like, you ever like when you think about your life, right? Like, what do you see? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you think about your life, what do you see? Like, and be for real with yourself. And if you don't like what you see, you need to pray. You need to get in your Bible. You need to pray. That's what you need to do. But, and you know what? It's probably some people that don't even know how to pray. Or you listen. If you don't know how to pray, just be like, "Dear Lord Jesus, I need your help. Guide me, lead me, and let your will be done in my life. In Jesus' name, amen." Say that. God gonna help you. That's all I'm saying. God is gonna help you. No matter what you do, you first of all, no matter what you do, you're gonna need God. Okay? God is the number one. Okay? Every day, every single day I pray that I literally pray that me and Marquise keep God first in our lives and in the center of our families. Like literally in the center of our family and first in our life. Because without God, like I said, we are nothing, y'all. Keep that in mind. Without God, without the Lord Jesus Christ, we are nothing. Like you're not gonna be out here with all this stuff and you know what I'm saying? Like I know y'all be saying how them celebrities be out here, but they not out here because of God. Some of them is not out here because of God. That's because they doing something they ain't supposed to be doing. And y'all know what I'm talking about. They doing something they're not supposed to be doing, and that's how they got where they at. But if you with God, you can get way more than that. With God, you're gonna be satisfied. Like when you doing that stuff that these celebrities out here doing, not talking about saying you're not gonna be satisfied because you always gonna want more. But with God, you're gonna learn how to be humble. You're gonna freaking be satisfied with whatever God gives you. Because first of all, I'm not trying to say it like that, but when you that's why I said I'm grateful for where I'm at, like this room. I'm grateful that I even have this room because, like I said, a lot of people don't got that. So when you with God, you're gonna be like, okay, like you're gonna look at your situation different. Every time you go through something, you're gonna look at your situation different because it's gonna be like, okay, a lot of people wish they had this. Some people don't have this, and I know sometimes y'all probably like, okay, well, I'm not thinking about them. Like, what I'm saying? I'm thinking about myself right now. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that because every time you go through something, you don't have to think about, oh, you know, somebody going through some worse. No, because your feelings still matter too. So like, I don't know. I just I don't know, y'all. But yeah, listen, we all need God in our life. Like seriously. Like seriously. We all need God in our life. And you know what? When I think my cousin gonna come in my room. Hold on. Okay, she didn't. But anyway, I was trying to see so I wouldn't be talking and then be interrupted. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But anyway, um, we all need God is what I was saying basically. And we all need to pray. Like, but seriously, like if y'all need help and if y'all need to like learn how to pray and stuff, y'all can ask me for real. Because like, first of all, as you can see, I love to talk, but like, and it's crazy because I'm a very, very shy person. But when it comes to God, I can talk all day. Like, I literally can talk all day, and I can give y'all examples about stuff I went through in my life and how God turned it around. Like when I was pregnant, I couldn't get a job because I was pregnant. And then the job that I did get, I ended up getting laid off because it was seasonal. And it's honestly, I really feel like I only got laid off because I was coming to them and telling them like, hey, I'm pregnant. Like I cannot stand up here for 8+ hours a day. Like I can't do that because my feet be killing me. And I was 6 months pregnant, y'all. And it's crazy because when I was pregnant, you can even see it. Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like it was just, but I didn't look at that as nothing wrong. I just looked at it as, okay, God got me a job. I was able to give, because it was around Christmas time, I was able to give people gifts and stuff like that, and I didn't have to spend a lot of money, so it was just like, okay, I got people gifts, I was able to do that. I looked at it as a good situation. And then turn around, mama ended up starting her daycare, so now I'm able to work for my mom. So listen, God gonna always come through. It's on his time, not ours. And that's what I had to learn as well. I cannot start rushing stuff, because when I was telling y'all about that apartment, like when that time came, and I was freaking, I was trying to rush and get in that apartment because I want to leave here so bad. And like I said, this is not a bad place or nothing like that. I'm just ready for my own space. Like I'm ready to like just walk around in my own house, and I want to decorate, and I want to freaking leave my family. I want to wake up and cook breakfast. I want to just be, I want to wake up to my husband. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's nothing wrong with the place that I'm in now. I really want my family. I cannot wait. My family can be together, y'all. Like, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like that. But y'all, literally, me, my fiance, and my daughter have not spent the night together yet. Like, yeah, it's it's a lot to explain, but like y'all, it's just it's so much to explain. It's kind of crazy, but some of that stuff that I tell y'all, if I tell y'all, it's gonna have to be like he gonna have to be here too, so he can just be telling y'all too, because a lot of this got to do with him too. Because like I said, we went through a lot of stuff, but yeah, keep God in y'all lives for real. I almost said that. I almost said that freaking I almost said that TikTok, but I ain't gonna say that because he cussed. And y'all stop cussing a little bit. I actually been doing really good because I'm not gonna cap. I heard what myself sounded like one day, and I was like, "Oh, you sound really bad." And then you're a female at that. And then y'all, I'm trying to learn how to be more feminine, and I've been doing good. And it's, you know what made me mad these last few days? Like when my fiance here, I was dressing up and everything. Y'all, I didn't take no pictures. And then last week when he was here, I was dressed up. I was looking so nice, y'all. Y'all, tell me why we didn't get one picture together. We didn't get not one picture together. And it's so irritating. But it is what it is now. But we're gonna be able to take more pictures when he graduate and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm about to start making more videos and stuff too. Cause actually, I like running my mouth, as y'all can see. But I like running my mouth, and then I kind of want to, cause this is my YouTube page, okay? This is mine, so I'm not about to make this into no family page, nothing like that. Because first of all, I don't think he would. I mean, I know he would do YouTube, but he gonna have to be on his own platform. Like we can pop in and out each other stuff sometimes, but you're not gonna be in every single one of my videos. So yeah, but wait, why did I just say that? Oh, because I said I'm gonna make more videos. But yeah, I'm gonna make more videos. I'm gonna give y'all some mom content. I'm gonna give y'all. Y'all gonna get some vlogs and stuff. And my fiance gonna pop in and out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he gonna pop in and out sometimes. But y'all, we had two great visits these last few weeks. So yeah, cause he was down here. So yeah, it was really fun. Yeah, I missed that guy right there. But yeah, I think that's where I want to end off this video. Yo, I literally did one bin sitting here running my mouth, and I don't even know how long it's been. I think it's been maybe like probably like 50 minutes, and I'm just sitting here running my mouth. But I I did one bin, and that was it. Oh my gosh. So I gotta figure out how to do this better. I gotta figure out how to do this better. But in my videos, y'all gonna always hear me mention God, okay? Cause I'm revamping myself. Like I'm gonna keep them old videos up, but y'all gonna see I'm gonna be talking more about God. Like from here on out, every time I get, oh, I gotta figure me out an intro that got God in it, so I can make sure y'all getting some Jesus every time y'all watch my videos. That's how I'm gonna share the word too. Okay, y'all. So as I was recording, I mean not recording, editing my video. As I was editing my video, the sound went out for like the last 5 minutes of my video, so I had to cut it out. So yeah, it's just like a little weird now, but just to let y'all know, and here's the for her big old eyes. So yeah, thank y'all for watching my video, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.